it's Aaliyah here with my first video. Whoop, whoop. So anyways, I have this burgundy brown smoky eye look that I paired with a nude lip, and I used the new Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition palette. So bomb. So anyways, without any further ado, if you'd like to see how I created this look, please continue watching. So starting off with the already primed face, I'm going to take the Concealer and Corrector Palette in the shade Medium by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to apply the orange peachy shades under my eyes and on my eyelids. I like to do this because it just brightens up the eye area and conceals my dark circles. I'm also going to take that same shade and apply that in the corner of my lips and any other dark spots that I have, just to even out my complexion. And this really makes a difference when you apply your foundation. Your skin tone's even and flawless. I also like to just use my finger to blend that product out. I don't really use much, so I feel like my finger does the job just as good as a brush would. So now going with my foundation, today I'm using Bobbi Brown in Warm Honey, and I'm taking it on an oval brush and just blending that all over my face, my hairline, down my neck, and just blend, 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 blend. And the brush I'm using isn't like one of those brand name ones like the Artiste brand, but I think it's just like you can get it at some kiosk in the mall or something, but it's super soft and I really like it. Now moving on to my brows, I'm going to go in with the Anastasia brush in number 12 and the Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony, and I like to start by outlining my brows and defining the tail, and then later on going in to build my arch like so. And then once I got my desired shape, I like to just take the remaining product and fill them in, and I take the spoolie side of the brush and just go ahead and blend all that out just so it looks more natural. And then I just take a brown eyeshadow on an angled brush and go over that to kind of set the pomade. And then voila, I give you brows. Now going on to my eyes, I'm just taking some concealer and I'm using the Anastasia in 1.5. And I'm going to take my beauty blender and just blend that out all over my eyelid just to act as a base for my eyeshadow so that it blends a lot easier. And to set that concealer, I'm going to take the shade Bay in the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Edition palette. And I'm just going to take that on a flat brush and just set that all over. Now going in with the shade Sandalwood, this will be my transition color. I'm taking that on a fluffy brush and in windshield circular motions, I'm just putting that all over my crease. Now I'm going to take the color Henna, and this color is more of like a rusty brown kind of, but I'm just going to use this to deepen up my crease. Last, I'm going to take Maneater and Bossy, and I'm taking these shades just to add a little more burgundy vibe and less brown, to add a little pop of color. But I'm just taking this on a pencil brush and putting that directly in my crease and blending all that out. Now going in with a random black eyeliner pencil, I'm going to apply that all over my lid just to act as a base for my black eyeshadow. And I'm going to take a small pointed brush and just blend that out. It actually took me a while to blend this eyeliner out, but it worked out in the end. And just make sure you stay below your crease just so that you don't look like you have a black eye. Then I'm going to go back in with the leftover of the Maneater and Bossy shades on that pencil brush just so that I don't lose that color while I was blending the black. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and blend that out so that there's no harsh lines. Now on a flat brush, I'm going to take Maneater, which is a super black, and I'm going to pack that onto our eyeliner pencil base. And then I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush and blend that out, so once again that there's no harsh lines and everything is blended and seamless. And then just to highlight my brow bone, I'm going to take the shade Moon Dust and apply that like so. Now moving on to the face, I'm going to start by applying my concealer, and I'm using the Anastasia concealer in shade 1.5, same as I used as my eyeshadow base. And I'm just going to apply that under my eyes in a triangle shape down to the sides of my nose, on my forehead, down the center of my nose, and on my upper lip and my chin. And to blend that out, I'm going to use a damp beauty blender, and with stippling motions, I'm pressing that product into my skin so I get the most coverage out of it. And moving on to contour, I'm taking the Anastasia powder contour kit in medium to tan, and on a Morphe contour brush, I'm applying my contour on the hollows of my cheeks. And when I do it on my cheeks, I like to draw my line and blend that up so that when I go in later to blend it out, it's much more easier and less harsh. And then I'm also going to contour the sides of my forehead, up on my hairline, and on my jawline. Now that I got my contour all drawn out, I'm taking a Real Techniques buffing brush and buffing out my contour so that there's no harsh lines. And of course we can't forget about our nose, so I'm taking an angled liner brush and I'm contouring down the sides of my nose and also drawing that little horizontal line just so when I blend it out, my contour is not so harsh and looks a little more natural. Now with my Laura Mercier setting powder, I'm going to take my beauty blender and go ahead and bake under my eyes. And with the leftover product from that, I'm going to go ahead and set my concealer on my forehead, down my nose, on top of my lip, and on my chin. And then later on, I'm going to go ahead and bake under my cheek contour just to sharpen that up a little bit. And now to bronze the face, I'm using the Laura Mercier bronzer in Bronze 04. And I'm just taking that on a fluffy brush and bronzing all around my face, just to add a little bit more warmth. Next, I'm going to take a blusher brush and just wipe away my bake under my eyes. And with that same brush, I'm going to take my Ulta blush and go ahead and apply that on the apples of my cheeks and up in a diagonal motion, following my contour, just to give my face a little more lifted look. Now that our face is all done, we're just going to finish up with our under eye, and taking that pencil brush with the shades Maneater and Bossy, I'm just going to use that to bring that same color down to my lower lash line and just blend that out. And with this next step, I'm taking the Sephora brand eye brightener pencil, and I'm just going to apply that in my waterline just to open up the eye. And you'll see here in just a second what a big difference that makes. And now taking my mascara in Givenchy in black satin, and this is just a sample size I got from Nordstrom, but I'm going to take that and put that on my lower lashes just to finish off the side look. Oh wait, I lied. I'm going to go back and take that Moon Dust shade and apply that in my inner corners. And to set my face, I'm going to take my Gerard Cosmetics Slay All Day Setting Spray and just spray that all over my face. And then go in with my highlight. I'm using Artist Couture in Double Take. And I'm going to apply that on top of my cheekbones. And a little bit on the side of my temples. On the tip of my nose. A little bit down my nose. And my cupid's bow and my chin. And last but not least, moving on to my lips, I'm taking my Burberry Lip Definer in the color Garnet, and I'm just lining my lips with that and smudging that all out. Then I'm going to take my NYX lip liner in pale pink and fill in my lips just to add a little more pinky nude to that. And then to top it all off, I'm taking my Too Faced Melted Matte in the color Sellout, and that's all there is to it, guys. Alright guys, so here's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you liked it, give me a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and please share with all your friends and family.